This week we're studying quadrilaterals and polygons. So today we need to look at the different kinds of quadrilaterals that we've got. Now quadrilateral comes from the Greek, quad meaning four and lateral is to do with sides. So put them together you get four-sided shape, quadrilateral. So any shape with four sides is quadrilateral, and you can see here that this shape has got four sides, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, and it's got four corners, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that's what's special about a quadrilateral. Four corners, posh word for that is vertices, and four sides, which can be called edges. Now there are a number of particular quadrilaterals which have certain qualities. Four of them you know already. So there's the rectangle, which has got two pairs of matching sides and four right angles, so I could mark in those right angles. Or you've got the parallelogram, which is really just a rectangle leaning over. And this has got two pairs of matching sides, so because they're matching we can mark them equal to each other. Notice the markings are different for the different lengths. And the opposite sides are parallel, so we could mark the parallel sides using the same sort of chevrons. Now trapezium has got one set of parallel sides, and what's special about the trapezium, if you look down here at the bottom left, is that the opposite sides, the parallel sides, are not equal in length. Finally we've got the square, which has got four equal sides, and the four equal angles must necessarily be right angles because there are 360 degrees in a quadrilateral. And if you share that equally, four ways, that gives you 90 degrees. The two that I want to focus on particularly are the rhombus on the left, which you might know as a diamond, but its official name is actually a rhombus. And this has got all four sides are equal in length. But it's really like a square that's been leant over or squashed. But that means that the opposite sides are parallel, so it's a particular kind of parallelogram. If you look on the right you'll see a kite. Now what's special about a kite, it's got two pairs of equal sides, so these top short ones, they're equal to each other, and the bottom long ones, they're equal to each other. But there are no parallel sides here, but there's one pair of equal angles. So if you look at the two sides, where the sides of different length meet, you make two angles which are equal, and I've marked those as equal. The two things that are common to the rhombus and the kite are to do with the diagonals. So I've marked in the diagonals. So you've got a diagonal going across here and a diagonal coming down there. There's another diagonal and another diagonal. Those diagonals meet at 90 degrees. So I've marked in a right angle. And that's what's special about the rhombus and the kite. The last shape that I want to look at is called the reentrant. Now what's particularly special about this is it's got this angle which is greater than 180 degrees, and that's what's known as a reflex angle. And any shape, any quadrilateral with a reflex angle is called a reentrant. Looks more like a spaceship or the head of an arrow, if you ask me. Now if we zoom out here, what's particularly common to all of these quadrilaterals is down here. Common to all quadrilaterals is if you were to add up all of their angles, you make this 360 degrees. So in this quadrilateral that's surrounding the quality here is W, X, Y and Z are the four angles, and they make 360 degrees. That's the final fact. In summary, you need to be familiar with the names of these particular quadrilaterals. So you need to be familiar with a rectangle, and you need to know what its properties are. You need to know about a parallelogram. What's special about a parallelogram? It's got two pairs of parallel sides. You need to know about the trapezium. And you need to know about the kite. You also need to be familiar with the regular shapes here. So there's also the square, and the very regular parallelogram is the rhombus. So those are the particular shapes that you need to be familiar with, and if you are very enthusiastic, then you might also like to know what a reentrant is.